This is the Snowplow Show, brought to you by Phone Losers of America, and by Sensei Doug, sharing decades of experience with the PLA community, teaching stances, forms, punches, blocks, and kicks to all you sissies.
You got a fucking nut missing, buddy.
Losers.
You got a fucking nut missing.
Did you just call me stupid? The dog is not a freaking robot.
You're an asshole.
Are you fucking nuts?
You asshole.
Are you losing your mind? I am a bitch from hell. Sneaking butthole. What does that look like?
Oh, give me a fucking break.
Bitch from hell, and I will find out.
Fuck you and your underground tent, okay? Fuck you and your underground tent.
You
You're listening to the
asshole.
Snowplow Show. You're listening to the Snowplow Show.
Phone losers. You just told me to shut up, boy. What kind of collection of criminal targets?
100.3 the gerbil, you gonna put me on the radio.
This is very fucking absurd, boy.
You know what I meant. Quit playing games with me.
Fuck you and your underground tent, okay?
Sneaking butthole. What does that look like?
You
You're listening to the
asshole.
Snowplow Show. You're listening to the Snowplow Show.
Phone losers.
Hey everyone, you're listening to the Snowplow Show.
Whoa! Time out. They're all going to hell. As long as we agree, I think going to hell. What you think? The person that does this going to hell. No advance notice. No going to hell. The person that changed this decision. That person has to be fired.
You
You're listening to the
asshole.
Snowplow Show. You're listening to the Snowplow Show.
Phone losers.
Hey everyone, you're listening to the Snowplow Show.
You got a fucking nut missing.
Thank you. Hi everybody, this is a Snowplow Show. That was an intro by Joe DiVita. Thanks Joe DiVita for making amazing songs for the Snowplow Show all the time. Today's show is brought to you by Fun Society Arcade, Kristine, dribblybob, Sean L, and your boy John Cena. They all support the show on the Patreon. Thanks everybody for supporting me on the Patreon. Before we get started, I have several quick things that I already mentioned in the last show, so I'm just going to be fast about it. Number one would be Jiad's Reasonable Sanity podcast. Me and him and Carol and a bunch of other people like Dwight and Devon. I think Dragomir was there, Snappy, Axpa. Who else was there? I can't remember. I always forget people. But we did some of Jiad's high concept prank calls where he schedules the prank calls weeks in advance and we all take turns just running a train on the roycipients. It's great. A lot of good stuff happened this year, and there are, looks like 6 videos that Jiad has put up on his YouTube channel, youtube.com/JesusInADumbTruck. Go there and watch a few of the videos that we did this year. Number 2, the Spotify thing. I'm on Spotify now. Search for Phone Losers of America on Spotify. I put up 5 prank call albums last week, and you can listen to them all on Spotify and Apple Music, Amazon Music, even Pandora, if anyone still uses that. It's on all the things, so go listen to it. There's a brand new album out. I just released it last week as a way of saying, God, I suck. I didn't get the vinyl album out again this year. But for sure, I'm going to get it out next year.
Property management, this is Ashley. How may I help you?
Hey, Ashley. I'm a tenant here at the apartments. I was just wondering if you had a place on the
I'm sorry,
on the property that I could smelt on.
That you could what?
I want to smelt some metal, some copper. Is there like...
At one of the apartment communities? Which
Yeah.
community do you live at?
Well, I live at Meadows here on Lane.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You'll have to explain to me what that is. What are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm trying to melt down copper from all the copper wiring I took out of my walls, for the electrical wiring. I took all the copper wiring out, and I want to smelt it. I'm going to make like little copper eggs out of it.
Okay. What does that involve?
Well, I'm going to get I've got a bunch of bricks, and I'm going to make a fire, and it's going to get extremely hot to the melting point of copper, and it's going to melt the copper, and then I'm going to pour the copper into some molds.
Okay.
And then I'll sell them
So
online.
you wouldn't be able to do that on property.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. I don't want to get in trouble or anything.
Yeah, no, unfortunately it would be too much of a hazard. We wouldn't be able to allow that.
Okay. Well, I won't do that then.
Okay?
All right. I'll just take all this copper wiring that I took out of the walls of my apartment here, and maybe I'll take it to my brother's farm. I'm sure he'll let me smelt there.
You took copper wiring out of your walls?
Yeah. I replaced all the copper wiring with gold wiring because it's more efficient.
In your apartment?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, what address do you live at?
69 North Lane. I think I get all my mail at a P.O. box.
Which unit are you in?
Oh, I'm 221. So, yep, nothing to
And
worry
what's your
about.
name?
I won't do any smelting on the property. I'm just gonna.
What is your name?
Roy?
Roy?
Yes? What?
And you said you're at 221. I'm just kind of confused, Roy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I was just...
So did you say you removed wiring?
Yeah, like pretty much all of the wiring inside the walls. I do computer work, and I need I need my electrical appliances to turn on, really, really fast. And they weren't turning on fast enough. So I replaced the copper with...
Okay, so that's not something that you can just do.
Oh, no, it's super easy. Like, you
have
just...
maintenance follow up on this?
Oh, no, it's cool. I've already put the walls back together, and I've got all the gold wiring in there.
Well, unfortunately, because I know that this was done, and this is not, per your lease agreement, that's not something that you can do.
Yeah, but it's
so
made
now
the apartment...
I'm going to need maintenance to go in?
When I turn on a light switch, the light comes on like a lot faster now. It's the same with my computers and stuff. Like everything just turns on really fast now.
I understand that, but unfortunately, in an apartment, you can't do something like that.
The electrons, they like gold better. They like gold better than copper, ma'am.
Okay, Roy, is Chris available?
He's currently at work.
He?
That's what... Okay, fine. She identifies that as now?
Okay, Roy, do you actually live at 221?
Of course, yeah.
Or is this like you do?
Yeah,
okay.
Of course, yeah.
So I don't have you on the lease agreement.
I got permission from Chris to do this. So it's not a big deal. Like, you don't have to worry about it. I just didn't want to get in trouble for the smelting. I don't want to get us kicked out or anything. So that's all I needed.
Unfortunately, now there's an issue with the wiring.
Oh, no, the
smelting isn't the issue here.
The wiring works better than it used to. Like, when I turn on plug something in, it's like just turns on immediately. Like, it just pops on immediately. It's great.
Okay. So I'm going to have maintenance follow up with you all and just make sure that something hasn't been done that is a hazard. You have to understand, from my perspective, I have to make sure that...
Can you tell maintenance that Chris's pronouns are he and their?
He and their?
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
Thank you.
All right, you take care.
All right. So you're not going to ask for this copper wiring back, are you?
Okay. So I have your info down.
Okay.
And I'm going to reach out to the leaseholders. Okay.
It's better wiring. It's like it's gold instead of copper.
Okay.
It's. So it works better.
Like it. All right.
We just put
there's nothing else you need.
I need to talk to the apartment manager real quick.
I am the property manager.
I know. Well, some like a man maybe. Put a man on. Is there a man there?
So I'm going to end this call. If there's nothing else that you need.
Okay. All right.
Okay. You have a great day.
Well, are you upset that I have the copper? Like, am I allowed to smelt? Okay. I didn't really get a sufficient answer on that, did I? If they want to keep the copper now that there's gold wiring.
Good morning. This is Cheryl. How can I help you?
Hey, Cheryl. I'm a tenant here at the apartments.
Uh-huh.
And I just needed to find out. I have a bunch of copper wiring up here that I took out of the walls. Do you guys want this back? Because if not, I'm just going to smelt it.
You have a bunch of copper wiring?
Yeah, all the wiring from the walls. And
who am I speaking to again?
Oh, I didn't say in the first place. What do you mean again?
Copper wiring from the walls. I don't really know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know how electricity, it runs on copper wires, if that's what you use?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I took all the copper wiring out, and I replaced it. So it's, there's still wiring in there. It's just not copper anymore.
And where is that? What location?
I'm here on Street.
Okay, so, and what did you take the copper wiring out of?
Out of the walls. You know, they're hooked up to the electrical switches and plugs and everything. But I'm just, copper's, it's something you can sell if you have enough of it, and I have quite a bit here, and I'm gonna smelt it and put it into molds, make little copper.
Are you with
copper eggs.
And what company are you with?
Well, I'm not with the company. I'm a tenant here.
You're a tenant here. You took a bunch of copper wiring out of.
Well, I replaced the copper. Yeah, I replaced all the copper wiring. I replaced it with stuff that's better. It's fiber now.
Oh.
So now I have really fast electricity.
For the internet?
Oh no, this isn't internet. I replaced the copper with a fiber optic cable inside all of the walls.
Oh.
So now when I turn on the lights, it's like my lights come on at the speed of light.
Okay, okay. You replaced the copper with fiber optic. And what apartment are you in?
I'm in 217.
17. Okay. And did you have permission to do that, or is that something you just?
Oh no, yeah, I just did it 'cause it's better. Like it's better electricity now. Like everything comes on really fast.
You're in 217?
Yes.
Joe Berg?
I'm sorry, you cut out there. What was that?
Do you have the right apartment?
Oh yeah, it's Joe.
Okay. So Joe Berg's apartment.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, okay. So you replaced all the copper with fiber optic
Wiring. Yes. Can you write down I have really fast electricity now? Because the next tenants,
okay.
they're going to appreciate this a lot because when you turn on the light, it's just on. Just like that. I snap my fingers.
Are you a relative of Joel's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I've never had anybody do this, and I.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should replace all of the wiring in the house with copper. I tried replacing them with water, but it turned out that wasn't the best thing to do. That made a mess.
Oh, okay. I know. I just usually people get permission to do anything like that, but
yeah. Well, do you guys want the copper back? I can give the copper back. I can give all the copper wiring back. I just want to smelt it though. I've always wanted to get into smelting.
Okay. Well, maybe. Okay. Well, let me find out if we want it back. Let me talk to Staci.
Okay, I'll hold.
Okay, hold on, please.
All right.
Thank you for holding this, Staci.
Hey, Staci.
Hi.
Hi.
Who is this?
Roy.
Roy. Okay.
Yeah,
Are you with a company?
Oh no, I'm Joe's roommate. We've already been over all this. Didn't she tell you anything?
You're Jill's roommate?
Yeah. Didn't she tell you any of this when she handed you the phone?
No. Jill doesn't have a roommate.
Oh, no, I just stay on the couch. But that's not what this is about. I just wanted to find out, do you guys want this copper wiring back? Because I have a big bundle of it. I don't know how heavy it is, but it's pretty heavy. And, there's a lot of copper here.
Okay. So who gave you permission to change out anything in our building?
Oh, nobody. I just figured it'd be better because it's fiber instead. So I'm sitting here on the couch.
Yeah, no, that's not allowed.
I'm peeling all the...
You can't change any... You can't change anything in our building.
Oh, oops. Well, you can have this copper wiring back. It's just that I've been sitting on the couch all day. I've been pulling the rubber insulation off of it because I'm hoping to smelt it.
You're hoping to what?
I want to smelt it. I'm going to take it outside and melt all the copper down and, pour the copper.
Is Jill there? Is Jill there?
No. Jill's at work.
Okay, what is Jill's last name? Because Jill doesn't work.
Oh no, you don't know what I mean by when I say work. The last name's Brooke.
Brook or Berg?
Yeah, the second one.
Okay, I'm going to come upstairs and I'll meet you.
Oh no!
I'll be right there.
No, I don't need anyone to come over right now. I'm a little busy and I don't have.
No, I'm coming up. I'll be right there.
For what reason? No, you can't see my fiber. Oh, she's gone. She's on her way up to Jill's. I thought the previous person said the name was Joe. It turns out it was Jill. Do you guys remember when I convinced an apartment lady that I replaced my electrical wiring with water? I think it was to get rid of all the interference and stuff or something. I should try that again. And I wonder if they have gold wiring. Is that really a thing? Oh, here's an article. Why are gold and silver not suited for electrical wire? Because gold is too scarce and more expensive than copper. Well, that's no problem. For me, it's worth the extra expense if it makes my lights turn on just a little bit faster. Here, let me call that apartment back.
Good morning, and this is Cheryl. How can I help you?
Cheryl, Staci's knocking on my door right now. I think she's trying to come in and steal my gold. My gold wiring.
Who am I speaking to?
Oh, this is Roy. I'm Jill's roommate.
Jill's roommate?
Yep.
I don't think she's knocking on your door.
Yeah, just kidding.
She was going to come up.
Why is she going to come up?
Oh, you can't change anything in the apartment without permission. So
Yeah,
she wanted to see what you were doing.
I feel like Staci's going to come up here and try and take my gold because, you know, I spent over $7,000 on this new gold electrical wiring. It's very expensive.
Uh-huh.
So I changed my mind. I don't want to give the copper back. I'm going to go ahead and just, give that. I'm going to replace my gold wiring with copper wiring when I move out.
Oh, are you a resident here?
Yeah, I'm
Jill
Jill's roommate.
You're Jill's roommate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, you can't be Jill's roommate without permission.
Oh, no, we keep it on the DL. I just sleep on the couch.
Well, in order for you to sleep on the couch, you have to be on the lease.
No, that's just if you have a bed. So anyway, I got to get going. Is Staci coming over? Because she's really being slow about coming over.
I'm not quite sure what she's doing. It's just very confusing.
Is she always this slow?
Pardon me?
Is she always this slow?
Not necessarily.
Well, she hung up on me. Like, I figured she was, like, just slamming down the phone and then, fast walking up to my apartment, like angry walking. But she just, she slammed down the phone and just went about business in the office? That's rude.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's because we didn't know that Jill had somebody in her apartment. So,
oh, okay.
So
you tell Staci to stop hanging up on people, please.
Okay, I can tell her that.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Tell her no.
Okay.
Get a newspaper and roll it up and thwack her on the end of the nose with it and be like, no. Like she's a dog.
Okay, I will pass that on.
That'll make her remember.
Okay. Have a good day.
All right. You too. I love you.
All righty.
I love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for calling. This is Natasha.
Hey, Natasha. You're on speakerphone. I'm a tenant here.
Yes.
And I've replaced. I have all the copper wiring from inside of my walls. I've taken it all out and replaced it with something. Do you guys want all of this old copper wiring?
Where did the copper wiring? Where did it come from?
Oh, from inside the walls, in the bedrooms, the living room, the kitchen, everywhere. I replaced it all.
How did you take it out of the wall?
I opened up the walls. I drilled a lot of holes, and I did some wire pulling. And then I was able to put a lot of it back through the holes, so I didn't have to actually take down a lot of walls, mostly just in the hallway. But I replaced the copper wiring with water.
Very funny.
Oh, no, I'm not kidding. It's just, it was creating too much electrical interference.
What?
It was creating too much electrical interference. Just having those wires in there. So I replaced them with water. Water is both a good conductor and a good insulator.
What unit are you in again?
I never said it in the first place.
Okay, so
but I'm in 216.
how would I know?
Oh, no, I'll tell you. Just said again as if I had already told you that, and I didn't. I'm in 216. I feel like you're trying to trick me.
I mean, when a resident calls and says that they took a whole bunch of wires out of the walls without...
You trick them.
No, it's not even tricking. It's just...
You use verbal gymnastics to trick to make them say the things that you want to say. That's it, right?
That's not exactly what I'm saying. I'm wondering why you didn't approach the office and get approval prior to replacing copper wires from a wall on a residence.
Oh, well, it's better for me because, there was a lot of electrical interference. And I'm into ham radios, and it was creating like a buzz on most of my transmissions.
But unfortunately, so I'm going to probably have to have maintenance come and take a look, because you can't realistically replace copper wires out of your wall, because yes, it is your property, but...
Yes, correct. What do you mean I can't, though? I did it already. I mean, it's done. It's just there's water in there instead of copper wiring.
Water in the walls?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's enclosed, so it's not hurting anything. It's just, water conducts electricity, so that's what I'm using instead of copper. The electricity is a little bit slower now, is the only problem. Like when you turn on a switch, it takes a minute, and then the light just slowly comes on.
Yeah, because you're not realistically supposed to be messing with the electrical components or anything in that unit without approval from management or maintenance.
Yeah, but it still works. It still works for me, and I'm still able to power my ham radio equipment. It's just, that sounds great. Like there's no buzz in it anymore.
Yeah. So what was the question that you're asking for?
Oh, do you want this copper wiring back? Because I've got a huge ball of copper wiring, and I was thinking about just smelting it.
I'm not sure. I'm going to have maintenance come and take a look at all of this.
No.
I mean, what you described is basically property damage.
Well, no, it's permanent inside the walls. Like everyone will, the next tenants that live in here, they'll be able to use the wiring still, even though it's water-based electrical wiring.
Yes, but the damage that you have done by replacing products inside or within the unit and the walls and the electrical components, you just can't do that. So
okay, well, I mean, it all works. It's safe. It's 100% safe. I promise. It's all safe.
That's not the problem, though. That's a lease. It's a breach of your lease. You know what I mean? That's property damage.
It's just when you turn on the lights, it feels like you're in an ocean, because of the way the light behaves now.
So I'm gonna post a notice to enter. So maintenance is gonna come and take a look.
I don't even have pants on. Is that gonna be soon? I don't have pants on.
Let me see. Probably sometime later today.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay, well, the pants thing might still be an issue.
All right. I will post a notice to enter, and then we'll take a look. But
okay.
If it's a big issue, then there's the chance that your lease is going to be terminated for.
Well, it's just it's hoses inside the wall. They're filled with water. It's just hoses. It's not like there's water in the walls. It's flexible hoses running from one connection to the other.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. The fact is that the property itself, you've damaged it in a sense and replaced components that you didn't get approved to even mess with.
It's better because it heats up less. It's a good heat insulator.
All right.
Like now when I'm running a lot of lights and stuff, I don't feel the walls get all hot like they used to.
Yeah. All right. Well, so in Unit 216, just so you know, I'm going to post a notice to enter, so we'll be in sometime today, okay?
Oh, did you say 216?
Yes. That's what you had told me.
Oh, yeah, that was a lie. that part of it. I don't really want you coming up. I am totally not in 216.
Okay, so what unit are you in?
I don't have pants on. Please don't come up right now.
How would I come up if I don't know your unit number?
That's the whole point. Please stay
All
away.
right.
Because you know what? I've got things to do up here. I've got a lot of cleaning to do. Can you come over in like a week after I've patched up all the holes? Because I still have painting to do.
All right. Well, if you're not going to disclose the unit to me, I guess we'll just have to figure it out, and we'll get that taken care of upon move out.
Are you going to go into
Thank you.
every unit?
All right. Thank you. You have a good day.
Well, no, I have more questions.
No, thank you.
Why not?
If you're not gonna disclose the unit that you're in, and you're supposedly a resident, I don't have any more information to take from you.
Okay. Well, I just I don't want you to go into apartment 216.
Okay. Well, we probably are. Thank you.
Well, that's kind of my neighbor. I don't like that neighbor. I just gave you their apartment number because I don't like them.
Okay.
Well,
that's fine. If you have no desire to disclose your unit number, I really have nothing more to say to you.
Well, they are next door to me.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So
You have a good day.
that narrows it down. They're really loud neighbors.
Okay. Thank you.
And
Bye.
the water's going to help insulate against their noise. Okay. I've replaced my wires with gold and fiber and water. I think I'm pretty much done. Unless I could replace my wiring with pennies. Could I just stack a bunch of pennies inside the wall?
The apartments, this is Noelle.
Hey, Noelle. I'm a resident here at the apartments.
Okay.
And well, I'm up in the attic crawl space right now, and my ladder fell over. Is there any way someone over there could come and put my ladder back up next to the hole on the side of the building that's opened?
Why are you in the attic?
I'm installing an inductive charger for my drone. I've really gotten into drones these past couple of years.
Oh, yeah, that's not okay. That is our property. That's not for resident use.
Oh, no, I'm wiring it to my own electrical stuff, so it's fine.
And no, you can't do any sort of wiring in the unit.
Oh, no, it's too... I've already...
Or the attic.
Yeah, well, this is kind of both. And
No, the attic is our private property. You do not have use of that.
Oh, yeah, but it's just like this little plate that I'm putting on the bottom of the roof, so when the drone lands in that spot, it'll get charged up, and then I don't even have to drill holes in the roof itself.
You can't put anything anywhere like that, and
But, I mean, you won't even see it.
that's not the point. You do not have the right to install things on the building.
Okay,
That's
well,
in your lease.
it's not on the building. It's more like inside the building, underneath the roof, underneath the shingles.
But it's still attached to the building.
Yeah, and then I'm going to hook up the electrical down through the walls. I can see them from up here. I see where the wires go, so everything's fine. It's nothing to worry about.
Well, it's not allowed, but I will send someone to get you down, but you cannot be putting things or going into the attic, period.
So you're saying if I get it done before they come over here and get my ladder, then it's okay?
No, it is not.
Okay, well, I need to be able to, just bring my drone back for, like, quick charging.
No,
So-
you don't need to put a drone attaching charging to our building of any sort. I don't know what you don't get about this, but you do not have the permission to do that.
Well-
If I have to get my regional involved, I will.
It's not like a landing pad. It's going to be crooked on the roof. What?
I don't know what to tell you. You cannot be in the attic. You cannot be doing any of that.
Well, this will be the last time I need to be in the attic, so I'm basically almost out of the attic. Oh, I do need to get on the roof, though, and slap down a QR code, like 3 QR codes.
You are not going on the roof. You're not Okay, I'll send my maintenance, and he can also have a conversation with you about this. What unit are you in?
I'm just going to staple the QR codes down. Like, I'm not going to, like, nail them. What?
What unit are you in?
Well, I don't need anyone to come over here to the actual unit. I'm not in the unit. I'm in the attic.
How did you access the attic?
There's an opening on the side of the building, on the side of each building. And I just got up there. It's just 2 screws. You just take those out and it opens.
Wow. And what building are you on?
Well, it's the one that 403 is in. That's my apartment number.
Okay, we have multiple 403s.
Oh, the one when you first come in.
To the left, to the right, to the...
First option 1. To the left. Like the song.
Okay, I will send someone to see what they can do to help you. Bye.
Can you talk to me until they get here? Oh, I guess not. All right, I've got a call coming in, and I don't remember which one this is. Hello.
Hey, is this the person in the attic?
Yeah, I figured out how to get down.
Okay.
Yeah, I just jumped down through the ceiling of the unit below. Do you know Mrs. Stuman?
You went to somebody else's apartment through their ceiling?
Yeah, I got tired of waiting, and I was feeling a little bit claustrophobic.
Absolutely not. What is your name? What apartment are you in?
Why? I think I told you that.
You have just trespassed into somebody else's apartment as well as our private property.
Well, it was an accident. It wasn't on purpose.
It was not an accident. You got into the roof intentionally.
Yeah, and then I intentionally jumped through the floor into the apartment below.
Is there damage to that apartment?
Well, just the ceiling. There's a me-sized. There's a me-sized. I'm trying to tell you, there's a me-sized hole in the ceiling.
Okay, what apartment?
Well, I don't know her apartment number. I think her name's Mrs. Stuman, judging by the mail on her kitchen table.
Mrs. What? You're in her apartment still?
Stuman. Well, no, I'm out now. I'm in my room now. I'm removing one of the electrical outlets. That's where the wire is going to come into from the attic.
And what was the name of the person in the apartment? We obviously need to go do repairs now.
Well, her mail says Mrs. Stuban.
How do you spell the last name?
Probably just the common spelling. I don't know. I didn't spend a whole lot of time in there.
So you remember the last name, but not even close to spelling?
I pretty much just looked in the underwear drawer real quick, and then I left.
What building letter are you in? What's your address?
You don't know the...
We're going to find out one way or another, dude.
I'm sorry, what?
We're going to find out one way or another, so who are you?
Roy.
Roy?
Yeah, I'm Jill's roommate.
Jill in what apartment?
Well, I use a P.O. box for my mail.
I didn't ask the P.O. box. I asked what apartment number.
P.O. Box 465.
465?
Yes.
Are you even calling the right place?
No, I said P.O. Box 465. I use the downtown post.
Your P.O. box. What apartment do you live in? What is your name?
It's Roy. I already told you my name's Roy. Didn't you write that down the first time?
Because I don't have anyone here by that name.
Yeah, that's because I'm Jill's roommate and I sleep on the couch. We keep it on the
so
DL.
you're legally living here on top of it.
Yeah, we keep it on the DL. So see, you can't kick me out for crashing into Mrs. Stuman's apartment. Okay, it's been like 30 minutes since I talked to that lady. I can't remember which place that was from, but I think it's been at least 30 minutes. So she actually sent someone around to find my ladder laying on the ground and the open side hatch. I don't even know if they have side hatches.
This is Teresa.
Hey, Teresa. I'm a resident here at the apartments.
Okay.
I have kind of a problem.
What's that?
Well, me and my next door neighbor, we were knocking out the wall in between our apartments. You know?
What?
We were trying. I'm sorry. We were trying to make one big apartment.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah. Well, no, we already started as a thing, and I guess we miscalculated because we're not even next door neighbors.
Oh my God, who is this? Thank you for. I hope this is a joke. Oh my goodness.
No, not a joke. Why would I joke about this? I'm a Christian, ma'am.
You're making me laugh. I pray that this is a joke. Oh my goodness.
I wish it was too.
No. Oh my goodness. What apartment are you talking about? What units?
Well, I'm in 417 and my neighbor's at 121. We're not even on the same floors.
Oh yeah.
So I broke into my next door neighbor's apartment and he broke into his next door neighbor's and we're like, "What? Where are you?"
Oh my God. You are funny.
I felt so stupid. I'm sorry.
So what are you going to do to fix it?
I guess just apologize to the next door neighbors. And could you call maintenance up to fix this hole, please?
Okay. 417.
Yeah.
And 121.
Yeah.
Who's in 121?
Clinton.
Quentin?
Clinton.
Okay.
Anyway, it's just a prank.
know.
It's just a prank call. I'm just prank calling you. I'm glad I stressed you out a little bit, though.
You keep going. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay. Well, when are you gonna let up? When are you gonna laugh?
Oh, I don't
but
laugh.
Thank you, though.
I don't laugh anymore. Ever since the incident.
Oh my gosh, you are funny.
Thank
So,
you.
Who am
My
I
name.
talking to, though?
My name's Brad. I'm a prank caller.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been prank calling all of the apartments in your town, just telling them crazy things like that. And believe it or not, most of them believe stuff like that.
Yeah.
I told one that I replaced all the the copper in my walls for the electric. I replaced it with water. And she believed it. She was mad at me. Isn't that weird?
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
I mean, most people,
Yes, that is-
most people should react like you, but they just believe it. It's weird.
Well, thank you for the chuckle, though. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm gonna call some more apartments and try and get someone to believe the wall thing.
All right, that sounds good. Okay.
All right. Thank you for being nice and happy and smart.
Thank you for making me smile. Okay.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right. I love you. Bye. I kind of think I'm going to delete that one, but maybe I'll keep it.
Hi, can I help you?
Oh, sure. I was trying to reach my apartment management office place.
Who are you trying to reach?
The apartment manager. Or the apartment office.
Yeah, I am the apartment manager here at the corner in the house. Which of those buildings are you calling about?
I'm at the apartments.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, well, I just, me and my neighbor, we kind of made a little mistake. We were trying to, we're removing the wall in between our units, you know, because we're going to make one big apartment since we always just hang out at each other's place.
Okay.
And what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, well, are we allowed to even do that? Because I was telling him we can't, and he assured me we could.
So I'm really confused. Are you living at now? I don't think so. Right?
Oh yeah, no, I currently live here.
Who is it that I'm talking to then?
Oh, I'm Floyd. In 203.
You're in 303? Okay, is this Larry?
Yeah.
Hi, Larry.
Hey. Yeah, so we put a hole in between our walls. And,
no.
Well, no, we did already, but the thing is, like, I must have miscalculated. We don't even share the same wall. I ended up breaking into a different lady's apartment. I don't even know her name. She's not home right now.
Oh my gosh. Are you in the apartment building right now?
Yeah, I'm in this lady's apartment because I opened up a hole in the wall to my apartment, and I actually did a lot of the work before I realized that Kevin wasn't over there.
Okay, what building are you in? Tell me where you are. What address are you at?
Oh, well, I'm apartment 303.
And you literally put a hole in your wall?
Yeah, because we thought it would be cool if we just had one large apartment and we could just kind of come and go as we please without going anywhere. Because I hang out over there all the time at Kevin's house.
So this must be a huge joke, right? You're kidding me, right?
Oh, no, I wouldn't kid about this, ma'am. I'm a Christian, and it's Christmas.
And your name again?
Larry? Yeah, and we're not even next door neighbors. Can you believe it? Like, I thought the way the doors were arranged, we were next door neighbors. I really want that one to work. I'm going to keep trying that one.
Apartments, this is Carly. How can I help you?
Hey, hi, Carly. I'm a resident here at the apartments.
Okay.
And
Well, what's your name?
Larry. And we kind of
okay.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. What can I do for you?
Well, me and my neighbor, we decided to just kind of chop a hole between our two apartments so we can come and go as we please. So it's like one bigger apartment because we always hang out with each other anyway.
I'm sorry?
Oh, like chop a hole in between the two apartments, like the long wall that we both share. We were thinking we'll just chop through that and make a doorway there. We'll put a beam up so it doesn't cave in or anything.
I'm sorry, but I'm not able to approve that kind of construction work.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm calling about. I'm calling because we did that and we have a problem.
Okay. What's the issue?
It turns out we're not even next door neighbors. So I opened up the wall and then I was in someone else's apartment. I don't even know who lives there. They're not home.
Okay. So what's your apartment number?
224.
I think you might have the wrong property because I don't have anybody named Larry in 224.
Oh no, that's the apartment number of the one that I'm in right now, the neighbor that I don't know. Is there anyone living in 224? Can I just use this space? Oh, okay. Is it Constance?
No. So what's
Constance?
I'm sorry. No, what's your apartment number?
222.
Okay. Again, I don't have anybody named Larry in that apartment.
Well, that'd be for James.
I don't have a James.
Okay. Well, we just stay on the couch. But like you're ignoring the actual issue here. Like, what do I do about this big hole in the wall?
Okay. Can you come to the office so we can head over there and take a look at it?
I can't because I'm holding onto this 2x4 that's holding the ceiling up. But I can nail this into place and maybe I'll come over later.
Well, I'm very confused and concerned. What is your full name?
Are you more confused or more concerned?
Both.
Well, no, you
because
can't.
I
like one's got to be more than the other. Like it can't be an exact equal thing.
Okay. Well, I'm more concerned that there's a hole in my wall and my structure of my building is in question. But confused because I don't recognize who you are.
Yeah. Well, Kevin, he lives like on another floor. I really messed up. He's not even my next door neighbor, it turns out.
Right. So, what is your name? Your full name?
Larry.
Okay.
I hung up. I wasn't going anywhere.
Thank you for calling. This is Lenore. How can I help you?
Hello. I'm a resident here at the apartments.
Uh-huh.
I just have a small issue here. Me and my neighbor do.
Okay, what's going on?
Well, my neighbor and I, we were trying to put a hole in between our two apartments. Because, we're friends. We're always hanging out at each other's apartments. So we're just going to remove a little part of the wall so we can, go to each other's apartments at our own leisure.
What? What?
Well, I know. We thought it was pretty funny too at first.
Wait. What do you, a hole?
I'm glad.
A hole, okay.
Yeah, we're going to turn the wall into a door. And I'm glad you're laughing about this. That's a good sign.
Okay, I think I'm understanding in the actual apartment, a hole in the
we're
actual
friends.
Okay.
Yeah, we're friends. And there's like this large wall area where we could just knock it down and go in between each other's places, and it'd be awesome.
I don't know if that's going to be. I don't know if that would be approved.
Oh no, we did it already. That's where the problem comes in.
Okay, so what's going on? What apartment are you in?
Well, I don't think you're gonna like this. I'm in 922.
Can I come see?
Yeah, but we're not supposed. Oh, I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to explain this.
So what happened in the midst of you doing that?
Well, turns out we're not even next door neighbors. I'm in some other lady's apartment. I don't even know who this belongs to.
You are lying.
No.
What's your name?
I'm so sorry.
What's your name?
This is Robert.
And you said 922?
Yeah.
I don't even have a Robert for 922.
Yeah, I wouldn't be in the computer. But do you have Joe in 913? Because he did the same thing, and we both ended up in the wrong neighbor's apartments. Like, I don't know how this apartment's laid out, but it's weird.
I don't have a Joe for 913.
Shit. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. He might be squatting too.
What?
Nothing?
Give me just a second.
Okay.
Thank you for holding. How can we help you?
Hello. Well, I just didn't know what to do about this hole in my wall. Because I tunneled through to the next door neighbor's apartment, and I don't know her. It was an accident.
Is it a prank, or can you come over? Hey, which apartment do you live in?
Well, I tried to tell that bitch over there, and she wouldn't believe me.
Oh, he did it!
What? What'd I do wrong?
Who is this?
What'd I do wrong?
Which apartment? Which apartment do you live in?
Okay, look, I don't feel comfortable giving out my apartment number because of what I've done. So just, am I going to be, do we get in trouble for this? Because we seriously thought we were just breaking into each other's apartments through the wall.
Okay, I think you have the wrong number. I'm going to go ahead and hang up.
Well, why do you think I'm on street?
Uh-huh, and which apartment?
Well, I already told her. 922.
You told her which apartment?
Yeah.
Which apartment?
See, I told you she's a bitch.
I don't think that's appropriate for you to call employees that, okay?
It's not. She wasn't even being a bitch. I'm just upset about this whole thing. And I'm going to be in trouble with this next door neighbor because I put a hole in her apartment and I don't even know her.
Huh. What's your name?
Roy?
Yeah, there's not a Rory in that apartment.
Yeah, I before I said I was Robert. I just keep making up.
Okay, I'm going to get off of here. Thank you.
Oh, you're going to get off? That's TMI. I don't need to know that you're getting off. That's weird. Please don't include me in your section. Dang it. This one will not. All right, I got a call coming in. Hello.
Hey, this is Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Hey, I just want to follow up with you. I talked to my supervisor.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are a tenant and you did put a hole through the wall, that would be breaking and entering.
Yeah, well, it was an accidental breaking and entering. Like, I had permission from my next door neighbor.
You had permission from your neighbor?
Yeah. Well, not from the neighbor that I actually went into her apartment. I thought it was going to be Jeff, my friend Jeff. But it turns out he doesn't.
Yeah, we contacted the neighbor and they said no.
They said no to what?
That's not... That they didn't allow any kind of permission like that.
Oh, you probably got the wrong Jeff. We're over at each other's apartments all the time playing video games.
And you're in 922?
Yeah. Yeah, but I accidentally, when I went through the wall, it's this lady's apartment.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm sealing it up. I'm putting, I'm stapling up stuff on top of it so she can't see over here.
Stapling stuff on top of it.
Well, yeah, like poster board and stuff, just so she can't see me walking around naked. That'd be weird.
Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, is it a big deal if some of my lights don't work anymore? Because of where I went through the wall and there was wires in the way, so I just cut them?
If you cut the wires in the wall?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not prohibited.
That's not prohibited. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Thank you. Hey, can you tell that lady in the background to zip it?
I'm not going to tell her to zip it.
Well, she's like interrupting while you're trying to talk. Just tell her to shut up. Like, shut up.
No, I'm not.
On the phone.
No. But, all right, thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, I love you. I don't know who that was or how far I got with her on the thing. I don't even know if I saved the call that she's from, because I am not having luck getting anyone to believe this last idea. I don't know why. They just refuse to believe that I put a hole into my apartment wall. And she's trying to say it's breaking and entering. Whatever. It's an honest mistake.
Thank you for calling. This is Jocelyn. How can I help you?
Hey, Jocelyn. I have a problem. I'm a resident here.
Yes.
And I put a hole in my wall because I was trying to make a doorway into my neighbor's apartment. My neighbor Bill.
Okay, you were trying.
Yeah, he said
you put a hole in your wall because you were trying to put a door between your unit and somebody else's.
Yeah, we came up with this idea last weekend. We're gonna make it so we can just walk into each other's apartments anytime we want because we hang out all the time anyway.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, is it a problem if we already did?
What exactly would you like me to do about this hole? Because you're going to be responsible for the repairs, clearly.
Well, the problem is that, I put the hole in there, and then when I busted through on the other side, I was in some other lady's apartment. It's not even his apartment. It's not Bill's apartment. I thought we shared a wall.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but this is not serious, is it?
Oh, no, it's...
You're not being serious,
no,
are you?
I am serious, and I'm so sorry. It's an accident. I'm sure the lady next door will be understanding. She's nice. She, waves at me and says hello and stuff.
Okay, well, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have maintenance come over there immediately and take a look at the damage and see what...
It's not a good time. There's drywall everywhere. There's drywall dust.
Yeah, unfortunately, because you did this, it sounds like there's a lot of damage, and you're not allowed to do things like that. We need to come up there and take pictures and see what exactly is going on.
I wouldn't call it damage. I do drywall for a living. I can clean this all right up. It's just, right at this very moment. Maybe tomorrow would be better.
Unfortunately, I'm going to send somebody up there now. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, do you know who lives next door to me? Do you know that lady's name? I was looking at the mail on her table, and it's just some guy's name. I didn't even know a guy lived there. I think she might have someone staying there illegally.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to give you that information, so I'm not allowed to release residential information.
Oh, okay. Have you ever in your life started a sentence without saying the word unfortunately first?
Well, this is a real unfortunate situation, so I can't help myself. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I just, it was weird.
Yeah,
well,
I didn't even realize I was saying unfortunately as much as I was.
Oh, you just said it again. You said it again.
I know I said it again.
What's that, Ben?
But anyway, so, yes, I'm going to send somebody up there to take a look at your unit.
That's disgusting, ma'am. I am... I'm taken, and I don't let just anyone look at my unit.
Okay. I'm going to let you go.
How come?
Because I'm not going to have this conversation with you.
Well, you're the one trying to make it dirty. I was just saying, please stop doing that.
No, I was not trying to make it dirty whatsoever.
Don't try and turn around on me and make me out to be the pervert here.
Okay, well, I'm not going to have this conversation with you. So.
Okay, well, I don't want anyone to come over anyway. I've got to fix this wall next door before she gets home from work.
Okay, well, I'm sending somebody up there because it sounds like there's quite a bit of damage that was not, I mean, we've never approved you to make any sort of, changes to the residence.
It's not damage. So. I've opened the walls before already, because when I replaced all my copper wiring with gold.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, I need to send somebody up there, so I will be doing that.
Is that unfortunate, though? Because when you think about it.
Yes, it is.
Well, I don't see how it's unfortunate. It's just...
Because
you've standard damaged... operating...
You've damaged an apartment home.
Well, I didn't... Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't damage it.
You did not have approval from us to do what you did.
No, I cut straight lines on the drywall. It's not like I just, banged it with a hammer. She hung up. I'm not a caveman, I know how to take down drywall.
This is Candy.
Hey, Candy. I was wondering if the office down there might have some kind of cleaning solution that gets industrial strength glue off of all of my ceilings.
Who is this?
Oh, I'm a resident here. My name is John.
John who?
Yep.
You're not one of my tenants.
Oh, no, I am. I live in 109.
Oh, you live in 109. Oh,
yeah. But yeah, we had everything glued down, and we've disassembled the gravitational pull machine and everything. It's just that now we got all this industrial strength glue all over all the ceilings and all of the walls and carpets. And...
What did you have glued down?
Oh, everything in the house. We'd altered the gravitational pull of the entire townhouse.
I am sorry. I am not even understanding what you're talking about, and I don't even know.
Basically, we had everything in here floating like we're in space. We put these machines in the walls to kind of alter the gravitational pull of the townhome.
Who is this? Seriously, I don't recognize your voice.
Oh, it's John. I live here. I'm a resident.
John in Unit 109.
Correct, yes. So I guess you don't have any cleaning solution for that sort of problem?
But I don't understand exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, no, it's okay. We'd opened up all the walls and put all these, we'd padded all the walls with, metal, and we created a vacuum inside the apartment. We had everything floating in here. Floating around the room. But
what address do you live at, John?
That just kept breaking everything because, we'd turn off the machine or it'd malfunction and everything would fall to the floor. We kept breaking all our furniture and our dishes and stuff.
John, what address do you live at?
At the 150 Boulevard.
And what's your last name?
Why? I don't need you to come. I don't need you to come up here. I just wanted to find out if you had any of that cleaning solution.
Because I don't recognize your name or your voice, and I don't really understand what you're talking about. I apologize.
Oh, no, it's okay. I just stay on the couch. I'm probably not even in the computer. I pay my rent to Chad.
To Chad?
Yes.
There is no Chad that lives in 109.
Well, he's probably not in there either. We're just doing some experiments in the walls, that's all. But now we have this industrial strength glue all over all the ceilings.
Okay, do you want to come down to my office and talk to me?
No, I've got a lot of cleaning up to do, and I've got to dismantle the rest of the machine. It did not work out. I mean, we had stuff floating in here, but it just was not a reliable system. We're going to try something different.
What was floating?
Everything in the house. We altered the gravitational pull of the apartment.
Okay.
It's a science thing. Chad's really into science. I'm just kind of helping out.
Okay.
I don't.
All right.
To be honest, I don't totally get it myself.
All right. Well, I'll have to find out. I'll talk to you later.
Find out what? About science? Oh, okay. I guess so. She's off to find out about science. That was an old idea of Axpa's that he sent to me Probably really old because it's at the very bottom of my idea list for Tenants From Hell. I can finally cross that one off. I was doing that idea years ago, but Axpa had the idea of the industrial strength glue. He thought that'd be a good opener to kind of lead into the gravity idea. And I did it! Woohoo! At least people are believing that, since they won't believe my wall idea. I don't know why I can't convince anyone that the wall thing is real. So I can't get anyone else to pick up. All the apartment places are closing down here on the West Coast. And that's my excuse for ending the show today, but it's alright because I'm going to play some voicemails now.
Hey there, this is Chris from Sioux City, Iowa.
Hey, Chris.
I really enjoyed your latest episode of you and Devon. How often do you guys...
For some reason, Google translated that as Joe and Evan. I don't know why.
Or how often do you do pranks with Devon? I don't remember.
Oh, I don't know.
It's pretty funny.
Once a week or so.
Keep up the good work. Also...
Maybe not once a week, every couple of weeks. She does a show every Wednesday night. Holy shit, that's tonight. Everybody should be listening tonight. There's no guarantee I'll be on there, but she calls me in a lot, usually after she gets old men to slap their dicks on the phone, and I come in as Brad Hansen and I bust them. And I'm like, do you have any idea how old that girl was? You need to have a seat right over there. It's a lot of fun, but even if I'm not on, like last week, it's still pretty fun. She talks to a lot of weird old people, and I love me some weird old people.
Answer to this question. I'm having a hard time trying to find a yard ornament for this Christmas. And it might be too late by the time you get back to me.
Probably.
But I'm looking for a yard ornament of Santa looking down at his phone, and I can't find it anywhere. I thought that would be pretty funny. Anyway, talk to you later. Love you. Bye.
Do they make Santas looking at their phones? I mean, you could have that made, just Photoshop something together and take it to a print shop like Staples or Office Depot or, those companies that make the non-shitty looking signs. Make your own Santa looking at a cell phone. But other than that, I don't know where to buy Christmas stuff for your yard. What do I look like? Someone that decorates their yard?
God damn it. It's not Buick. It's a Wick. Wick. Like fucking Roy.
Sorry.
It's Rick?
Rick? Are you saying I'm supposed to pronounce Roy as Rick?
How you say it? Wick.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you for doing the...
Sorry. Oh yeah, gutter trees. That was fun.
I love you, babe.
Nobody seemed to believe it, but it was fun trying at least.
Hey, this is Steve in Idaho. I'm just letting you know that my goal in 2022 is to somehow get the... And I don't go cup as my ringtone, because I love that.
I don't...
this provides value.
Go to the... What? Are you talking about Grouchy Old Man? You guys, where can I put ringtones up? I just put Spotify stuff up. Does that automatically register me for some kind of ringtone site somewhere? I don't know how all this works. Should I just make a directory on my Dropbox of ringtones? And if so, what all should I put in there for you guys to download? Are MP3s the best? I could make a lot of ringtones out of all of the clips I have of roycipients.
Is to somehow get the... And I don't go cup as my ringtone, because I love that. This provides value. You don't need to know that I'm going to do that.
What? Yeah.
Besides that, have a great motherfucking holiday.
I don't need to know? No, it's okay. You can make your own. Pirate all my stuff that you want. It's fine. Make your own Go Cut Man ringtone if you want to. Or maybe I will. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Just for you, voicemail caller. I just remembered that I have the Go Cup Guy stuff all clipped into separate clips. And I'm sure one of them is the one you're looking for, because I made that Go Cup Guy robot thing that you can call him up and talk to him by dialing 602-837-6069. So I'm going to put a link in the show notes to that Dropbox directory if you want to browse through there and find a clip to use as a ringtone. And also, I'll put the roycipients directory in there too, because I have 407 clips of roycipients saying things like,
I have never called her. Goodbye.
That was just a random one that I clicked on. There's 400 of those things. So look in the show notes on snowplowshow.com or in the YouTube description wherever you're watching this, and hopefully there will be a link or two to the Go Cup Guy and to all the other roycipient clips.
Hey, Brad.
Hey.
First time, long time, something.
Yep.
It's Hayden from Orlando.
Hey, Hayden.
I'm a subscriber for a few weeks or months now or something crazy. I don't know.
That's crazy.
You never gave me a shout out.
Sorry.
I'm angry.
Hey, Hayden.
So furious.
From Orlando.
And how long does it take? How many people are at the $10 level or $5 or what?
and that's where Hayden's voicemail cuts off. I don't know how many people are at each level, but the sponsorship level is the $20 level. At $10, I do the on-screen credits on YouTube, and I kind of stopped just shouting out everyone because that's going to take half of the show at this point. So if you want to shout out, leave a voicemail like Hayden did.
Hey, your request at snowplowshow.com email rejected my stuff I sent, the compressed file.
Oh, no.
And,
am I having issues again?
Yeah, and it said PLA is okay at gmail.com.
Yeah.
I rejected it because that's a security issue.
Oh.
But for some
well, see, that's not my fault. That's Gmail having a problem with you. So there's nothing I can do about that.
I cannot send you a compressed file with hundreds of pictures taken with phone numbers.
Well,
so please.
Maybe you have a virus on your computer and you're accidentally trying to give it to me. Why are you compressing things with your virus computer?
Tell us on your show, or tell us in YouTube, or tell us somehow we can send you these pictures with phone numbers to you without your email rejecting it.
Not my email.
Oh, bye.
Just complain at Google, because if it's getting to that plaisokay@gmail.com address, then that means my email's working and it's rejecting it for a real reason. So maybe you just can't send files like that. Try and send them a different way. Put them on a Dropbox or a Google Drive and just link me to them. I don't know. You'll figure something out. Just send each one at a time, like Next Door Nick does.
Another message from Lucia. Really quickly though.
The fuck?
She does not want you to put this.
Yeah, I can't understand a thing you're saying. That guy before the voice changer sounded better than you. The fuck are you doing? Don't whisper into the phone. That doesn't work.
Hey, Brad, it's Schmiedel in McMinnville.
Hey.
Years ago, I used to live up in Hillsboro, and they had public access up there. It was like Channel 30 or something. The guy's name was...
You don't say.
Mr. System. He had infotainment, Mr. System call-in show. How do I find that? You know all kinds of weird stuff.
What?
Hook me up, man.
How the fuck would I know? I never watched public access, and I never lived in Hillsboro. The only Portland area public access guy I've heard of is the guy that was always naked, and I remember he had a weird name. It's not the naked guy, is it?
Hey, Brad, it's Justin from Maryland.
Hey, Justin.
Saw that the Google podcast thing is not working.
Oh, God,
I don't
again?
know how far in the future this is going to get played. Maybe the issue has already been worked out.
Probably. This was sent on November 21st. Oh, look at that. I played all of the current voicemails. It's weird how that happens when you do 2 shows a week.
That on that Reddit post, one of the people in the comments on that Reddit post.
Yeah, I'll just go to the Reddit post. Because holy shit, your voicemail's a minute and 11 seconds long. I don't want to listen to all that when I can just go to Reddit and read about it.
Hey, Brad. It's Teen Wolf Jesus.
Hey.
Hey, just a quick question for you. I was looking at your Amazon wish list. It's like, are there things on there, or I guess my real question is,
what?
Like, is there any equipment that you're really wanting that would take your ability to make prank calls to the next...
You know what sucks? I am just bad at, just buying everything I need. So my wish list, my wish list is real. The stuff that's on there is definitely stuff that I could use for the show and related things, but I can't imagine anything that I could possibly need at this point. So just keep supporting the show, and I'll keep buying everything I need as I need it. I guess I should update my list, though, because...
I'm not smart enough with computers or whatever to know what specific things are, so I could pick, but, are there things that if you had them, it would make making prank calls, way more fun for you or better, you could do new things with? Just curious. You got some listeners that would be interested in contributing towards
you guys
that.
are awesome. You guys always buy me weird miscellaneous shit that I end up using for the show. And the only reason I upgrade stuff so often is because you guys are supporting the show. So thanks everybody doing that. Last summer, I got this amazing mixer that's made stuff so much easier. It was one of those pricey digital mixers. And I will never go back to analog at this point. I love this thing. And I'm trying to hook some other stuff up, some new stuff, and make it work properly. And I keep running into issues, but I don't even know what to ask for at this point. I keep needing miscellaneous cables and plugins and stuff. So I'm basically not answering your question at all. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll get on my wish list tonight and update it with some things that might help out. But either way, thanks for the thought. Thanks for wanting to get me stuff. That's really nice of you.
Hey, Brad, it's Cisco Kid.
Hey, Cisco
Just wanted
Kid.
to leave a voicemail noting that I can tell that you're a Star Trek fan because you've said, things here and there. throughout the show's history.
Yeah.
And one of them is when an Amazon drone flies into someone's house and you ask that the Enterprise returns to base or something like that. It's not the Enterprise.
Oh, I said 2XL. Wait a minute. What did I say? 2XL 934 return to base. Something like that. That wasn't Star Trek. That was my old 2XL robot from the 80s that I had as a kid. Back in the 80s, every kid had a robot.
I was also calling to ask, what's that shift name that you used before?
2XL.
Something Alpha, return to base. Or
I don't know. Is that like similar to the Star Trek ship number or whatever that they print up there on that dumb nerd ship that you guys watch?
Anyways, I like those calls. And
Thanks.
Have a good one. Thanks.
I think Star Trek's okay. I don't really watch any of it anymore. I've been wanting to try out that Lower Decks show, but I keep not doing that. And I haven't been a fan for that long. I remember just 10 years ago, I watched Star Trek The Next Generation for the first time ever, and I have still never watched the original one. I've seen like 2 episodes of it, and every time I watch it, I'm just like, wow, this looks so old.
Hey, Arbok, it's Tim Riggy.
Hey!
A lot of people have probably asked you this, but now I'm going to ask it.
Good.
Do you think that you've made more prank calls than anybody else ever? Like, I listen to the PLA all day, and there's so many...
PLA all day. PLA all day.
So many shows and so many prank calls, and who could have done more than you? Can you tell me?
That's a good
okay,
question.
I have to go. See you later.
This reminds me of when somebody asked me if they thought I'd stolen $1 million worth of phone calls from the phone company. And I'm like, yeah, I bet I have. And I started trying to do the math and figure it out. And I think the best that I could claim was that maybe I stole about $200,000 worth of phone calls. So I was a little disappointed in that. And I'd probably be just as disappointed in this if I tried to figure that out. Like, how many prank calls have you made throughout your entire life? It's possible I could have made more than anybody. I bet you I'm at least in the top 10, but I don't know about the most, because, Carlito, he was doing shows years before I was, and before I was doing shows, I was just making occasional prank calls to put on the website, or me and the Spesses would get together and do an evening of prank calls every once in a while. So my output has definitely increased over the past few years thanks to all of you supporting the show. But what do you guys think? Have I made more prank calls than anybody else? Or is it Carlito or Dwight? Maybe KDK? He used to do a lot of shows. And he's the grandfather of prank calls. He invented prank calling. And does that include prank calls that I've released? Or does that also include all of the prank calls that I throw away? Because like today, for example, I made a shitload of prank calls. I did hours and hours worth of pranks because I had that idea at the end of the show. What was it? I can't even remember now. I'm recording these voicemails like a day later after I made those calls, so I can't remember. But I made another like 20 or so calls just trying to make that work. And then when I was finally sort of okay with the response I got and done with it, I thought of this other great idea related to Tenants From Hell, and I really wanted to do that. So I started making more calls. I probably made another dozen of that, and none of those would work out. So I threw all of those away. Wait, let's figure this out right now. How many shows are there? There are 736 Snowplow shows, and each show has, 6 to 10 prank calls in it? Successful ones? So that's easy. If we just take 10, there's 7,360 prank calls that I've made. That's being generous, though, because I don't always do 10 prank calls. Sometimes it's more like 4 or 5 really long prank calls. So during the 9 years that I've been doing the Snowplow show, I've only made 7,360 prank calls, and that doesn't seem like that many. Over 9 years? Let's see, divided by 9, that's only 817 prank calls a year. That's not really that many prank calls, is it? 800 a year? I guess I'm averaging over 1 per day for 9 entire years. Wow, what have I done with my life? I need to move on to the next voicemail. I'm getting depressed.
Hey there, Brad. It's the old boy, Will C. here.
Hey, Will.
And I was wondering if you could actually do me a favor.
All right.
On your most recent episode of the Snowplow Show, 732, at 46 minutes and 15 seconds on the voicemails, someone calls up and says, hey, this is Will C. I just want to clarify, I am the original Will C. Been here, there, longer.
I agree.
Is there any?
You know what? I have your name saved in my phone book. It says Will. It doesn't say Will C. But I could change that.
Look and see who called you first. Because if that Will C is the first Will C, I will step down.
Well, I don't remember his phone number, and as far as I can tell, I don't see like a log file or anything attached to your phone number. Didn't Google Voice used to tell you? Because I remember back in the good old days when I still did Ding Timber, every year there would be these people trying to fool me and trying to make me think that they're someone that got a note on their car. But then I could see that they also called exactly a year before, so that showed me that they were a listener. But now I'm not seeing that anymore on these voicemails. I've never really paid attention to that since Ding Timber. So I don't know how to do that, Will. I'm sorry.
There can only be one Will C.
Fuck that other Will.
And that's me.
Listen here, other Will, you need to change your name right now. The real Will not have his identity stolen from you.
Hey, Brad, it's me.
Hey.
Hey, did you watch the new Swap Shop show on Netflix?
I did not.
I'm watching it right now, and I just realized...
I didn't know that was out. I heard about that, and I want to see that. And hopefully they talk about prank calls. They probably won't, though.
It's Rogersville, the same place Carlito called for years.
Oh,
years,
shit.
Years.
That's
So
great.
I need you to get on the phone and call them hillbillies.
Okay.
Maybe you'll make season 2 of Netflix. Or
Maybe.
You might be in this one.
Is there going to be a season? Wait, I thought it was a movie. It's a TV series? I don't want to watch a TV series about Swap Shop.
All right, man. Do some Swap Shop calls.
Okay, I will.
Goodbye.
I promise. Oh yeah, Swap Shop, Dash for Cash. Is that what I wanted to watch? I thought there was just a movie documentary type thing that I was really interested in seeing, but this is an entire season. I don't have time for that. I don't even think this is a show that I was thinking of. But maybe it is, I don't really know.
Hey Roy, I've been trying to contact you for a while, like about leaving a list. Like, I want to make a list of like a bunch of people that I know, and like detail each person specifically with like, you know, a bunch of just random facts about them or people they might be close to, and you know, just make a good list so you can like.
Good idea.
Like, so each call could be good, you know. I've left you DMs, like I've DM'd you on Instagram. If you could check your DMs,
come on.
like I'll send the list right away as soon as you respond back.
Yeah, well, I'm responding to this voicemail, so if you want to send a request in, just go to snowplowshow.com. There's a request form, and it goes straight into my request directory in my email. And I have actually never looked at my DMs on Instagram. I don't even think I knew that was a thing. People can DM you on Instagram now? That sounds super annoying. I'll probably never look at that. I'm sorry, I probably won't see your message on Instagram. But thank you in advance for any numbers you send.
You didn't get me, Brad. Anyways, first I'm calling in.
Hey.
It's Barrelamine 97 from California.
Hello.
Almost forgot where I live.
Idiot.
Calling to ask
Sorry.
if,
That was mean.
or not if, but when
Why
you're...
you turn off your damn TV?
Like times are, and if you are going to be doing Pranksgiving this year.
Oh,
Sorry.
yes.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yes, 30 seconds. Good job on that. The answer is yes. I did do Pranksgiving this year. Shit, I'm getting into old voicemails. You know, I'm just going to stop playing voicemails. Or here, let me go down the list. Let me just play some random old voicemail from a month ago.
Hey, Roy.
Hey.
It's me.
Okay.
Just wondering if you remember when you were actually funny. When you were edgy and you weren't like, patronizing Patreons. And you didn't have to kowtow to weird people that live in the Portland area.
How
Remember?
dare I kowtow to weird people? Wait, what? That live in the Portland area? Are you giving me shit just because Devon happens to live nearby?
When you were edgy? Remember? Remember when you were doing funny things?
Yeah, that was great.
Instead of
Why don't you just listen to old shows then? Fuck all this new shit where I'm just patronizing the Patreons and kowtowing people in Portland.
like the same 8 shows 50 times a piece?
Yeah.
Remember?
Like today, I did Tenants From Hell again. Basically, you've all heard this show a billion times in the past.
Remember that? I don't. Anyways, I love your show.
You don't?
I just got done listening
It sounds like you do remember.
to every snowplow show that ever existed.
Good job.
Wow.
It kind of sounds like I've broken him. Like he used to like me and now he hates me. It happens all the time. I'm used to it. Hopefully he finds a better show than mine. I think that's probably all the voicemails I can handle today. Why did I pick a 1.5-minute long voicemail? I should have picked a 30-second long voicemail. What was I thinking? So now's the part of the show where I patronize the Patreons. Thank you, Fun Society Arcade, Kristine, dribblybob, Sean L, and your boy John Cena. They support me over at patreon.com/phonelosers, and I like them better than the people that don't. They're basically better people, they're smarter, they're funnier, they have bigger dicks, and I appreciate them all. Thanks, everybody, for supporting the show. Hope you enjoyed version 20 of Tenants From Hell. I think I'm really starting to get it refined, so it's finally a good concept. But I'll keep working at it. I'll keep doing the same thing in future shows over and over and over. Be sure to listen next week when I tell someone that I'm going to change their phone number. It's going to be super cutting edge and edgy, and I'm going to win that guy back.
PLA all day. There's a YouTube channel that I watch religiously. Phone losers of America, they post prodigiously. No kidding, hacking hidden cameras, making hella calls. Social engineering, Brad is catching pokeballs in the backseat of your car, and he's so very sorry. He was searching for the Snorlax, so we scratched up your Ferrari. Left a number on the dash, so you called him up so fast just to have a little chat, but he's sorry, don't get mad. Cactus, the house is not a pool. And if you buy an iPad on the street, that's not too cool. And if you work at Pizza Hut, he's got you on the camera. Tell them you're from corporate and you're in there just like Santa. A shopping spree, people get deceived, dude. Switching off the power, people will believe you. A blockbuster red box, we just put it in. RBCP for the win once again. PLA all day. 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 They'll call you up at 1 a.m. It's on like, sorry guys, we just destroyed your lawn, and can you trim your trees? And yes, I have your mail. Undercutting neighbors trying to have a yard sale. Plus, Mildred Monday, rest in peace. Calling up her next of kin with jokes on Christmas Eve. And if you're acting racist on the phone, you'll be busted. Checking into Foursquare, Twitter can't be trusted. Rolling up to Walmart, picking up the phone. Pound 9801, you might get a dial tone. Pound 9802, line 2, you're connected. You want House on DVD? His response is unexpected. Hey, I just want to say thanks for YouTube's best, most creative phone pranks. In a scary time when the world is stressed and sad, thank God we got phone losers, and thank God we still got Brad. Hey, PLA all day. Phone losers. 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 PLA all day.
Hello, who are you holding for?
Electronic.
Oh, that would be me.
I wanted to see if you guys had Mork and Mindy. That's on a DVD.
Mork and Mindy?
Yeah, Mork and Mindy.
Well, what do you do? What, you're like stuck in the past? Come on, watch something new. Watch Scrubs.